Hello everyone and welcome back to Genshin Impact, part 86. So, we cleared out the Ronin camps, and we also are now on Watatsumi Island. It's gonna be very interesting how this is supposed to go in. Is that a snake? I think that was a snake. But yeah, now we have to go back to the fearless leader, Kokumin, and now we're going to find out what our next orders are. Okay, why is my FPS dropping real crappy there for a second? Probably have to loading in all this running water for a second.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly?
That was a short test to begin with.
Yes, that's standard for the team. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss!
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I could increase your pay.
Hey, where did Tepe go?
I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Tepe returns, you can catch up with him. Then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Is Tepe really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait for him at the training grounds?
Why does it sound like I'm being warped to some place?
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting
Well
along
enough.
okay with everyone?
Yeah, I'm going well.
Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veteran's got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally... wait. What was it? What was it?
Wow, where'd you learn all that, Tepe?
I read it in a novel from the Eye Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many doggo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair general.
Ha ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right, I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you.
Wait, you mean...
You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit. It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
One, you're gonna have to fight a dragon for one. Fight a dragon for one, okay? And you have to fight the sea kraken that one of the archons shoved into the ocean and pinned with giant rock spears. You're gonna have to take on that. And then you might be able to come back to me and say that you could take take over me.
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
You got a little bit too much shit in your britches there, buddy, because you're getting a little too big for 'em.
I'm so surprised that Tepe's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
Okay, Okay, we got all that. Okay, right by the fort, but I don't know where we can easily warp to a wave rider. The only closest location would be right here. Okay, to clear this out because this is going to be annoying. Yeah, can I clear this out, please? Because it's getting really annoying. It's not going to, and who the hell is... Okay, who the hell is Red? Because this is getting ridiculous. Let's just, throw the EXP into you guys.
Let's get down to business. How's this?
Take flight!
Going somewhere? Finally,
Absorption test!
Light blade!
Ammo test 6308! Swirl, Mark 2!
Come on, guys.
Whirling snow!
Ow.
To the ferry.
My apologies!
Time to head to the location that we need to go to. I still wonder why they had the bright idea of attaching weapons to this damn wave rider. It's kind of fun listening to it shoot. Okay, now let's get out and search for the remnants.
This should be the place. But Sankanomio is right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Yeah, you don't say. So why don't we take out The new girl.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I think I might have to be fast with this.
Yikes! A huge launcher!
Oh,
Was it
Jesus
thrown out
Christ.
by the electro energy?
I will not stand for this! Whirling snow! Stand clear! My apologies! Kamisato art!
Of course, he just like walked right through the ultimate.
Absorption test! Animo test 6308!
I'm gonna die if I go back in there again. Okay, food. Get in there.
Whirling snow! Yeah! Enhanced Animo module 75! My apologies! Sakura swirl!
And of course, he just walked right through it again.
Phew! Glad that's over.
Yeah, me too.
As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Lodge Earl doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Uh-huh. Tepe, what are you doing here?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Why the hell do you look older?
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea.
Yeah, your hair is completely changed.
On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. I guess I came here for nothing.
Tepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But Now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good.
Take care of yourself.
Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
Teppei's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
I have this weird fucking feeling now that we're gonna time just like insanely just fast forward.
A blade embraces
Okay.
its duty, as a jeweler
Oh, I
cherishes
forgot
their
she's in
gem.
the chat party. No, she's not 20 yet.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refused to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
It's a Fatui delusion.
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms...
Teppei.
No! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him.
So we're gonna have to go to his house. Guessing it's behind the waterfall? Ah! Almost killed myself. I was worried that all of a sudden fighting that Lala Churl like skipped his head like hundreds of years or not hundreds of years, but probably a couple decades. And we're just like left the resistance to its fate pretty much. But no, it's something a little bit worse than that. Okay. Look for Teppei. Oh, hello. There's two radishes. Aren't we supposed to, like, come to your house here or something? Where are you, buddy? Okay, where the hell is Tepe? Quest area reach, so let's leave the area. And then walk back. I don't see any remnants of him anywhere around here, so where the hell is he? Tepe! There he is.
Tepe!
Oh. Hey, guys. What are you doing here? Just a moment. Let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone.
Tepe, you have to tell me.
Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone?
Tell me about this weapon.
It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, his secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference.
This is a delusion.
Delusion? Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision?
Drains the user's life force.
Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Tepe! Hey! Where are you going? Hey!
I don't like where it's probably going to tell us where we're going to have to go next.
How's Tepe's condition?
How could none of us noticed?
I have put out the order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts?
I'll go confront the Fatui directly.
No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, They will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
There's no time for that.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you. But please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Okay, let's go.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Lumine's pissed. Don't get in her way, Paimon. Okay, so where exactly is it? Because I think it's, over here. Yeah, Tepe was a nice guy, but then had to be, we had to be such assholes, and we're going to kick their ass for it. Okay, gotta look for the entrance now. There it is. Teleport waypoint unlocked? Okay, let's see here. I have enough food to go in there? Yes, I do. I need to double check. Need fire, hydro, electro, and ice. Okay, let's start. Change up the party. You know what? Let's just keep her go in and beat up enemies and gain EXP. God, I don't like the looks of the floor here. Ow! Fucking ceiling's dropping on us. Okay, we got a gun and a staff, fist. Yeah, that's it.
Take flight!
Gonna get careless. Let's move. All you got? You can't run. Well, neither can I.
Whirling snow!
We've only just begun.
Okay, please don't tell me, she died. And she died. Steak. Okay, she has to die completely first.
Indiscretion.
Well done.
Drop!
Okay. So, feed that to Ayaka. Feed that to her. And let's give her some chicken mushroom skewers. Ow.
Calculated.
Yeah, yeah. Starball.
Ow.
Roast and fry. This one's well done.
Take flight.
Okay, feed that to Traveler.
Drop.
This is trouble.
My apologies.
Yeah.
This one's well done.
Crumble apart.
Take flight.
Okay, now this one's gonna be a little bit tricky.
This one's well done.
Quiver.
Just need a proc.
Roast and fry.
Stop moving.
This one's well done.
And she died too.
Defeated.
Oh shit.
You need a
My
hurry up.
apologies.
Roast and fry. You need a hurry
Whirling
up.
snow.
Stand clear.
Well done.
Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis.
Embrace the ice.
Roast and fry.
Take flight.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Absorption test.
Roast and fry. An unfortunate fault.
Alright, since we got our ass majorly handed to us in that fight. Okay, let's grab that. And hand it off to the door.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal mirror. Now, where have we seen that? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Ganja Commission are...
You can't run. This one's well done.
Take flight.
Absorption test. Swirl. Mark chip.
Be a killjoy. We don't need to hurry up. Looks like roast and fry.
I will not stand for this. Over here. Sakura swirl.
Come on, killer, killer.
Animal test 6308.
Assistance. Shine. Long.
Okay, I need to pump everybody else with food again. Sucrose and Ayaka for one.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We
Yeah.
better watch our step or we might get hit.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay. The 30 seconds have been up. Shut the food eat again. Ah, crap. Made it. And then the door is now open.
Intruder spotted!
Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun, right?
Whirling snow!
I see through you!
Absorption test!
This is bad. You can't run! We'll break you! Wayne, get it together!
My apologies!
This isn't over! No, you got it!
Whirling snow! Animal test 6308!
We've only just begun! Get it together! This should be fun!
Take flight!
Stay right there!
Embrace the ice!
Get away, get away, get away. And Ayaka's dead. Shit.
Animal hypostasis emulation!
Isn't over!
Whirling snow! Stand clear!
It isn't time for my work!
Okay, we got one guy left.
I slipped up! Now this idiot must have a death wish!
Ah, shit. More of them. Gotta get my ass beat. Everybody here is gonna get fat from all this.
Don't be intimidated! Lord Harbinger will be here soon!
You need to go first.
Let's move!
Take flight! Absorption test! Animal test 6308! Sakura swirl! Yeah! This is Her Majesty! Stand clear!
Nice try.
My apologies! Absorption test! Swirl! Stand clear! Gotcha! Take flight! Out of my sight! Her Majesty's power flows through me! My apologies! Winter shall eventually come.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you. Oh, mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor?
You're manufacturing delusions.
Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within.
I really want to punch this guy in his face.
Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause, just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
And don't you dare mark that up. Mark him.
Hey, calm down!
Your ass is mine, buddy.
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
I don't know what happened. We might have been saved.
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Hi, Miko.
Oh, you recognize me right away. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
So how did you do that?
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me?
Maybe.
Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me. No?
Nah.
Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought.
Thank you very much.
I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they?
Yeah, what happened after that?
You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that Songonomiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me.
So this is why you rescued me.
You've met her, right?
You mean the Raiden Shogun?
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes?
You mean inside?
Yes. The true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Why go to such lengths?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity.
Li also mentioned erosion.
You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss.
I'm still not sure what you want me to do.
The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
I still have one question.
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing, that you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Alrighty then. But I'm gonna have to wrap it up for this episode. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's gonna help out my channel. It shows you really enjoy this content. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.